Avatar. The Last Airbender is a show that is often considered to be perfect. And after rewatching it for the first time in years, I have to say it absolutely is. Or maybe we all just have rose-tinted glasses when it comes to Avatar. Let's break down why this show is so good, but also why it might not be as perfect as some people remember. We're going to look at 4 different elements of what makes up a good show. We bend each element of critique to see if it holds up to the Avatar standard. The first element is obviously the plot. How do the characters' actions and motivations drive the story forward? And how engaging is that plot overall? There are 3 seasons of Avatar. Book 1, 2, and 3. Book 2 is widely regarded as the best season of the show, and arguably one of the best written seasons of television ever. It sets the world-ending stakes early, and then immediately puts our heroes into a position where they can't actually do anything about it. Then it proceeds to escalate from there. By the end of the season, Team Avatar has to make an almost impossible choice, and they do so with minimal amounts of plot armor protecting them. The plot of Season 2 is flawless. Season 3, however, is where things get a little shaky. The ending was definitely rushed. The Siege of the North Pole should have been the season finale. It would have been a much better note to end on than the finale that we got, which took away from the impact of an otherwise amazing season. Katara's arc in Season 3 also feels pretty uneven. Her characterization in the first half of the season feels off compared to the rest of the show, and her newfound earthbending abilities feel shoehorned in for the sake of plot convenience. Overall, the plot of Avatar holds up, but only if we ignore the last few episodes of Season 3. Next, we have the characters. Are they well developed? Do they feel real? And are their actions motivated and consistent? One of the most compelling aspects of Avatar is the moral grayness of its characters. Characters like Iroh, Zuko, Azula, and even the villainous Fire Lord Ozai are given understandable motivations and believable backstories. This makes the good characters feel more heroic, and the bad characters feel more tragic. Speaking of Zuko, his redemption arc is hands down the best written aspect of the entire show. It's believable, earned, and incredibly well paced. Every step of his redemption is a natural progression of his character. He goes from a scared, angry kid to a young man full of honor and integrity. In my opinion, there's no better written character in fiction than Zuko. On the other hand, I think Katara's characterization takes a nosedive in Season 3. Her actions are no longer driven by her desire to help others or her connection to her culture. Instead, she is written as a Mary Sue, a wish-fulfillment fantasy of the original Nickelodeon audience. This is especially evident in the episode The Western Air Temple, which is widely regarded as one of the worst episodes of the show for its blatant fan service. While the other characters are well-developed and multidimensional, Katara falls short. Now, let's talk about the writing. Is the dialogue natural? Are the jokes funny? Is the pacing engaging? The dialogue of Avatar is phenomenal. Some of the best written scenes in television history come from Avatar. The Iroh and Zuko relationship moments are sweet, sincere, and to the point. The comedic timing of the show is also fantastic. The show doesn't rely on fart jokes or cheap gags to get a laugh. Most of the jokes are clever, witty, and well-timed. While some jokes haven't aged well, the vast majority still hold up today. The writing of Avatar is top-notch, but there are a couple of weak points. For starters, some of the villains are given underdeveloped motivations. The motivation of the Season 3 villain, for example, is literally just, I want the power to be even stronger than I already am. Not exactly a compelling villain. Another weak point of the writing is the romance subplot. There is zero chemistry between the 2 love interests, and the romance plot only serves to slow down the plot for the sake of fan service. Lastly, we have world building. Does the world of the show feel lived in? Is there enough detail to immerse the audience? The world building of Avatar is incredible. The 4 nations feel distinct from one another, with their own cultures, art styles, and environments. The world of Avatar feels fully realized because of this. However, there is one glaring issue with the world building. The filler episodes of Season 2 don't fit in the world of Avatar. They are painfully out of place and serve no purpose to the plot. Luckily, the creators of the show knew this and addressed it in Season 3. The filler from Season 2 actually becomes a plot point in Season 3. That being said, the filler still needs to be watched in order to understand the plot of Season 3. So it is needed, but it's not good. So, when we bend all of these elements together, we find that Avatar is a near perfect show. The only thing that keeps it from being absolutely perfect is the uneven character writing in Season 3 and a couple of weak villains. But honestly, these are pretty small issues in the grand scheme of things. I think we can all agree that Avatar is a nearly perfect show. It's not quite as perfect as some people remember, but it is still an amazing show that deserves all of the praise it gets. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more content. Thank you for watching and have a great day.